afternoon, ladies and gents. My name is Ethan, and I am your radio host for today. And our radio show today is about all those weird and wacky jobs that people have. And we're going to get some callers to tell us about all of their weird and wacky jobs. And I see the line is ready to go right now. We have our first caller today. Hello, caller. Are you ready?
Hello.
Hello, and what is your name?
My name is 34.
Your name is 34. And tell me something, 34. What is it that you do for a living?
I sit on planets.
Now, do you find that line of work interesting?
No. I usually sit on planets for 6 years at a time, so sometimes it gets
6 years
boring.
at a time. Does it get lonely up there?
No, I make up my own friends.
What planets have you sat on?
I've been on Earth,
Nice.
Venus,
Nice.
Neptune,
Nice.
Uranus,
Oh, wow.
and Pluto.
Wow, and of all the planets you've sat on, which one is by far the best?
Definitely Neptune, because it's actually cold.
It's actually cold, so you like it a little bit cooler up there?
Yeah, it's like my dark and empty soul.
Do you have to wear a spacesuit when you're sitting on the planets? Because I seem to remember you have to, because there's no oxygen out there.
Oh, no, I'm totally abnormal.
Now, are you calling me from a planet right now?
Nah, I'm calling you from an intergalactic space station.
Intergalactic Space Station. So is that where you sort of hang out in between planet-sitting jobs?
Basically.
All right. Well, that's good. So tell you what, safe travels out there, and say hi to Neptune for me next time you get out there, all right?
Okay.
Thanks for calling in today. Look at this. We have another caller coming right in. The calls just keep coming in today. Hello, caller. Are you there?
Hi,
Hello, and what is your name?
my name is Mike.
Hello, Mike, and what is it that you do for a living?
I'm a gnome.
Mike, you're a gnome. So what did gnomes do to make a living?
They bake cookies or mine. I prefer the cookies.
They bake cookies or mine. So you don't mind at all? You just stick to cookies?
Yes,
And what type of cookies do you bake?
any kinds. Fudge, vanilla. I don't think that's a flavor, but sure.
Well, works for me. Fudge and vanilla cookies. Are they tasty? Do you get to eat them ever?
No.
You don't get to eat them? Who eats them?
You, people.
Me. People. Wow. So people eat them. How much do the people pay for the cookies?
$5 a pack.
Now,
Yeah?
you say you bake those cookies in trees?
Yes.
What is the benefit of baking the cookie inside a tree as opposed to just in your regular kitchen in a house?
Oxygen.
Oxygen? Is there more or less oxygen in the tree?
More.
There's more. Why is there more?
Because trees make oxygen.
No way. That's unbelievable. Now, do you also live in the tree?
Yeah.
You live inside the tree?
Yes.
So is it spacious inside there? It gets kind of cramped.
Well, I'm rather small, so it's
You're
pretty
rather
spacious.
small. How many gnomes usually, on average, live in a tree?
7.5.
7.5. 7.5. Wow. And which number gnome are you?
I'm 5.
You're 5. Wow. We have Mike, the number 5 gnome. Tell you what, Mike, thanks for calling in today.
Yeah.
And we have our next caller ready to go. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, and what is your name?
My name is Sally.
Your name is Sally. And Sally, tell me a little bit about yourself. What is it that you do for a job? What is your weird and wacky job?
I run SOS,
You run SOS, and what is SOS?
Save Our Snakes. It's an emotional group for
Save Our
snakes.
Snakes, an emotional group for snakes. Huh. That is interesting. Now, do snakes have a lot of emotional problems?
Well, you might not know it, but like some of them are like a little subconscious about their fangs and their
Now, what do you do? So it's an emotional group. What do you do to help these snakes who are sort of self-conscious about their fangs and things like that?
I teach them to deal with their feelings, you know?
Oh, you do? So it's sort of like a therapy session for snakes.
Yeah, except a community.
Now, you're not a snake yourself, are you?
I can't answer that question.
Can't answer that question because my question was gonna be, if you're a person, how do you speak snake? What language do the snakes have to speak? Do you speak snake? Do you understand snakes? Because I don't.
Well, actually, I just listen to them and pretend that I know what they're talking about.
So you pretend, alright. So it gives them comfort to just think that someone's listening to them, even if no one actually is, and no one really cares.
Because, I don't care.
Yeah, why would you? They're snakes, right? Alright. And tell me something. If you don't understand snakes, how do you know they really have problems?
I mean, have you seen them?
Yeah, I've seen them. They look like they're slithering all around. They don't know where to go. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to do. But I don't know who they are. So I am thankful that you are helping these snakes, Sally. thank you very much for your service to society.
Thank you.
And thank you for calling in today. Look at this. We have another caller coming in. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, and what is your name?
My name is Y, and my last name is Phi.
Your first name's Y, and your last name is Phi. Now, tell me something, Mr. Phi. Can I call you Y, Mr. Phi?
Yeah.
Can I call you Y?
Yeah.
So tell me something, Y. What is it that you do for a living?
I am a Wi-Fi machine.
So what is it that Wi-Fi machines do?
Make Wi-Fi.
So you are the reason that we're able to, look up things on our phone and things like that and connect to the internet?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Now, tell me something, why? Why is it that you wanted to be a Wi-Fi machine?
'Cause it's fun.
Because it's fun. Now, how does that work? Can you give us a little insight into how that works? How do you get the internet out there?
I think really, really hard, and then it just comes out.
Is it interesting having this job? Is this a fun job to have, or is it a lot of work?
It's a lot of work, and it's fun.
It's a lot of work and it's fun. That's cool. That's cool. What sort of area do you provide Wi-Fi to? How big of an area is it?
The whole nation.
The whole nation. The United States, the US of A?
Yes.
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. So everybody in America really should be thankful for you, right?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, tell you what, thank you for calling in today, Mr. Phi, all right?
Bye.
Thank you. Keep up that work out there. Looks like we have another caller right here ready to go. Hello.
Hello,
Hello. And what is your name?
my name is Olga.
Your name is Olga. And Olga, tell me something where you're from.
That is sensitive information.
That is sensitive information. I'm very sorry, Olga. I don't mean to offend. Olga, what is it that you do for a living?
I fly jet.
And is that an interesting job, Olga?
Very special jet. We fly oxygen. And every once in a while a cockroach. To Neptune.
To Neptune. So you fly from Earth to Neptune?
Depends.
Depends.
Sometimes I fly back.
Sometimes you fly. So sometimes from Earth to Neptune, sometimes Neptune to Earth.
Yes.
How long does it take to make that commute?
Depends on the traffic.
Depends on the traffic. So are there a lot of people driving from Earth to Neptune?
Every once in a while an asteroid.
Now, is this dangerous with the asteroids out there?
I am very, very good driver.
How often are you making these trips? Is it every day? Is it every other day?
Every year.
Every year. So does it take about a year to get all the way out there?
Depends on the traffic.
Depends on the traffic. Silly me. How could I forget? So you're doing this every year. Now, is it fun at all? Does it get lonely when you're out there in space?
I have the cockroach.
You have the cockroach.
And the asteroid.
and
So
the
no,
asteroid.
no,
All
it
right.
doesn't get
Well,
lonely.
how can you go? You have a cockroach and an asteroid, and that's about 2 more friends
Oh,
than I have.
oh, and Jeff. I
And
have Jeff.
Who's Jeff? Who's Jeff?
My pet rock.
Your pet rock. Now, does Jeff the pet rock, does he stay in the jet with you?
Yes.
He stays in the jet with you, and does he talk much?
Yes, why wouldn't he?
Well, I don't know. I've never heard a rock talk personally, but I've also never gone to Neptune, so what do I know really, right?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Olga, that's a very interesting job you have. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule
Goodbye.
to call in today. Goodbye. Looks like we have another caller coming in right now. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I can barely hear you. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes, you're there. Do you have a sore throat or something today?
No.
No, you don't? Oh, well, that's all right. And tell me something. What is your name?
Banana.
Now, tell me something, Banana. Miss Banana, Mr. Banana? Sorry, I can't really tell.
Mrs.
Mrs. Banana, Mrs. Banana. Excuse me. Now, Mrs. Banana, tell me something. What is it that you do for a living? And if it doesn't have anything to do with bananas or monkeys, I'm going to be a little upset. So, Mrs. Banana, what is it that you do for a living?
I sell blue bananas.
You sell blue bananas. Now, what makes them blue instead of yellow? Because I've only ever seen yellow ones.
They come from another world.
They come from another world. What world is that?
I don't know.
You don't know. So you're just kind of getting them and you want to sell them right
Yeah.
away? All right. Now, do they taste like a normal banana? Or they have something a little bit different to
No,
them?
they're blue raspberry
They're
flavored.
blue raspberry flavored. So is it blue raspberry? It tastes like blue raspberry? It tastes like blue raspberry kind of combined with a banana?
Just blue raspberry.
Just blue raspberry. Does it have the usual mushy consistency of banana?
No, they're rock hard.
Who is buying all these blue bananas?
Everybody.
Everybody? Do monkeys buy them or they like to stick with the yellow ones?
No, they stick with the yellow.
They stick with the yellow ones.
Sometimes purple.
Sometimes purple. Wow, I didn't even know there were purple ones. But you just sell blue ones?
Yeah.
You don't sell purple.
No.
Now, how much does it cost to get these blue bananas? Are they very expensive?
They're 2 cents for one.
I might have to buy some of these. Where can we buy these?
My house.
Your house. All right. Well, we'll all be there later. Thank you for calling in to our radio show today. Next caller. Hello.
Hi,
Hello, and what's your name?
Barbara.
Barbara, hello. How are you today, Barbara?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks for asking. And tell me something, Barbara. What is your weird or wacky job that you have?
I train bugs.
You train bugs. What types of bugs do you train?
All of them.
All of them. What's your favorite type of bug to train?
Ants.
Ants. Why do you like working with the ants?
'Cause they're small.
Now, tell me something. You ever work with bees?
Yes.
Because they can be a little difficult. Do they ever sting you?
Yes.
They sting you and that hurts, right?
You get used to it every once in a
You
while.
get used to it. So you're used to kind of working with these animals that bite and buzz and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Sting. Yes. So it doesn't bother you anymore. Because some people get freaked out by bugs, you know.
I've been doing this for 80 years.
You've been doing this for 80 years. Wow. How old does that make you, Barbara?
I lost track.
What is it that you train these bugs to do exactly?
I trained them to survive in the world.
Train them to survive in the world. Bugs weren't doing too well without you before that?
No.
All right. That's fair. Now, you train them to survive in the world. How do you get them to do that? Do you do exercises with them? What do they do?
I usually let them sit on a chair and make them eat M&Ms.
Well, listen, Barbara, thank you very much for calling in today, and I hope that works out for you, all right?
It's been a pleasure.